How's everybody doing today? Hopefully, I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Give me some thumbs up if you can hear me. Uh-oh, my, can, hello? Can you hear me? There we go, there we go. I think we might be live. Nice, 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 okay. We're trying a new setup today. Hopefully we get away from the lag and everything else, so we'll definitely try to, hopefully it sounds a little bit better than what I normally do. There we go. I see some thumbs up, see some thumbs up. Okay then, we might be in success. Hey, welcome, welcome. Welcome everybody. Welcome to I believe we're on 39 today, if I'm not mistaken, 39th Community Hangout. Give us just a quick second or two, give everybody up here and get situated and get some mics thrown around and we'll get started, get to it. Hopefully everybody's well today and still working off the leftovers and everything. I know we all are, so good to see everybody. Oh, I'm so excited, man. I'm glad the new setup works. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. No more lag. I think we might be in success today. But a great day. Yeah, we'll do a normal recap and kind of touch on everything. And anybody, remember, this is a community space, open floor. So anybody and everybody who would like to grab a mic and come on up, introduce yourself, just say hello. Or then no pressure if you don't. But if you feel like it, want to come up and interact, you're more than welcome. There's mics for everybody, so definitely feel free. I see my esteemed and lovely co-host is here today, Annie. How you doing? And the beloved PAWChain, thank you for hosting as always. It's always a pleasure to be up here on the panel with y'all, as well as the rest of the speakers, and in the same room as all the community members. So it's definitely great. I love being here, and can't believe it's already 39 now. Wow. There you go. Annie has a mic. How you doing today, Annie?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me well?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, perfect. Doing good for yourself.
I cannot complain at all. And if I did, it wouldn't do us any good anyhow. So I'm doing well. I'm doing well today. Thank you so much. Can you hear me okay? No lag? No. Am I
Yes,
better?
I can hear you. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, good, good. Okay, cool, cool. I'm excited about that. Yeah, everything's well. Just if I'm not, was I mistaken? It is 39 today, correct?
Yes, no.
I believe so.
Is it?
Oh, what? I believe so. Yeah,
I
if
have
I'm not
bad
mistaken.
memory. Let me see. Give me a second.
I'm gonna have to go through. I'm gonna count the recaps in just one second. I believe we are on 39, if I'm not mistaken. And next week, hopefully everyone tunes in for the big 4-0. That'll be great. That'll be nice.
Yeah. Let's see. It's 37 actually today.
No way I was off by that many. And thank you so much, Pango. I just saw your feedback come through the general chat there. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. And was I off that many? Four. Damn. Oh, good grief. All right. Forgive me, y'all.
Followers. Okay.
Let's see. And how are you doing today, Annie? All is well? Oh, that must be the new mic there. He got the new mic set up. I can hear it. I can hear it.
You can hear it?
Well, I could just hear you moving around. It sounded like you kind of dropped the mic, like it was kind of hitting something. So I was kind of like, "Oh,
Oh, I'm
that's her
sorry.
big exit. She dropped the mic." No, it's okay. No, no, no. It's okay at all. It's no worries at all.
Yeah, thank you.
Sounds good. I like it.
You
Sounds
it
good.
does?
Yeah, it does. Clear and crisp. I like it.
Okay.
And again, we'll give everybody a few minutes as everybody's kind of streaming in and coming through. So we'll give everybody just a minute or two to make it on in. Uh, get some mics passed around and waiting for the rest of our crew here today. I'm not sure where everybody's at, but should be here shortly. No worries. I gotta listen to me home for a second. Okay. And we'll get everything going in just a minute. I know we have Sir is going to talk to us a little bit about some Bitmoji stuff today, and I know he's going to kind of give us a little explanation about that and talk a little bit briefly about that. So that'll be good and exciting. See, everybody's been kind of messing with those. It's been kind of a cool little experience there. And hopefully we get the rest of the crew in. We get Crypto Lounge, hopefully, and Waddy maybe. More people in. And again, if you're just joining us, feel free to come on up and grab a mic if you wish. And everyone is always welcome to come up and spend some time on the floor here and say your hellos, and whatever the case may be. Love to have you, as always. Well, I'll give him a few more minutes. I don't know. Andy, do you want to go ahead and roll into the recap, and then we'll go from there? And as our people join us, we can just kind of go from there. Or how do you feel? What do you want to do? I'll leave it up to you today. Yeah. I'll say. I was just asking. Sure, sure. No, I was just asking how you wanted to proceed. We're kind of missing a few of our esteemed colleagues here, so I didn't know if you wanted to give them a few more minutes, or did you want to go ahead and dive into the recap, or completely up to you. Sure, sure. Yeah, we'll get right into it then. Alrighty, y'all bear with me 1 second. Let me get situated and get the recap brought up. We will get to it. Hope everyone is well today and enjoying the Saturday. It's been a kind of a chill one around our house, so not doing too much. Little Paul stuff here and there, nothing major. Ah, there goes Sir. Hey, Sir, good to see you. I was gonna, Sir, I'm as you're getting the mic and everything, I'm just gonna give you a heads up. I'm gonna give you your few minutes after the recap. We'll dive into the recap, and then we'll also that'll help us to kind of give a buffer for everybody else to kind of come in and get a chance to get situated with the mic and all that good stuff. Okay. All right. And Pango, I just saw it come through. If you haven't, I heard her okay. If you're having trouble, you might want to drop out and then come back in because I know sometimes it's wonky and it'll let you hear certain speakers and then you'll be completely muted to the other ones. So if you're lagging one of us, then I would definitely suggest maybe dropping out and just coming right back in. It always seems to help maybe. Okay, we got two requests. Okay, yeah, get these approved real fast and then we'll. Oh, I like this. Okay, this is way better. I'm gonna start using this platform for my weekly spaces. All right, there we go. Sir and Brian, y'all both should have mics on the way. Those were your requests were approved, and so on. So what we'll do is go ahead and dive into the recap. And again, welcome everybody. Glad to have you. This is the Paul Weekly Recap, where we're just going to talk about just the week, the things that happened this week, and what stands out for us this week, and hopefully, talk about maybe next week and stuff like that. But just mainly just recap the week and what happened, and just kind of give everybody a chance to tell us what jumped off the pages for them this week as far as PAWChain and Paul goes. And that's normally how we do it. And if you have, like I said, if you want to grab a mic at any point in time, feel free to request it. If you come up, feel free to raise your hand, or please raise your hand if you'd like to speak. Just kind of be respect. And I know it's only me and Andy now, so not too big of a concern, and Brian not too big of a concern. But as there's more speakers, we definitely like to keep that vibe alive. All right, and we'll get up to the recap. And here we go, starting for the weekly recap from November 18th of 2023 through November 25th, 2023. PAWChain mainnet release expected by the end of the year. Everything seems to be on course and on track, so that's going to be exciting. I hope everybody's here for that, and it's definitely coming. So yeah, just stay tuned. Stay tuned. We hope you are enjoying PAWChain's rebranding. Please visit pawecosystem.com. The new website was built from the ground up. We are moving away from the meme theme feel to a more corporate feel. And I was blown away when the designs came out and everybody it was very well recepted and I just think it was a fabulous change. It was absolutely just a great design all the way around. And just a quick reminder throughout the space, if you hear any .coms or any links that you might want or need, just keep an eye out at the jumbotron. As we discuss them, we'll get them put up top for you. That way you can just click them, save them that way. And don't worry about having to take notes or coming back to it or anything like that. We'll definitely get them put up top. So just a quick reminder as we move forward. Okay, Paul Hub went live on November 10th, 2023. This is a beta release. You can access the Paul Aggregator V2, which is the second version of the Paul Aggregator, Paul Staking, the Paul DAO, and so much more. It aims to be a suite of utilities all in one place for ease of use. eventually and theoretically can be plugged into a mobile app, and that's really that's a space all for its own. But that's really exciting. These are all first versions, minimum viable products. So just keep that in mind as you go through. And if you find any bugs, please we've got some feedback channels via Discord, or even if you're here, just wherever you can, just drop your feedback, and it'll definitely make it back to the powers that be, and they'll definitely get that addressed and get it fixed as soon as possible. So and let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay, visit us at pawhub.io, and again, we'll get those links put up top for you as well. Scaling of PAWChain alpha test, moving into beta to allow validators to start testing. So that's going to be really exciting and cool. I know everybody, the delegation and validation side of things have been really striking a lot of people's interest. Everybody's a little curious on how it's going to work. So as we get closer, we'll definitely get the more of the details to the community and to the public, and everyone will know exactly what's required and what the requirements are to move forward with that. So that's going to be really cool and exciting to see. Let's see. Okay, so Certic score was published finally on Thursday, October the 12th for an amazing 92.27. Woohoo! Currently, we are number one on the KYC Silver Badge leaderboard and number 26 overall ranked. And a great thing about that is we have been number one since the badge was awarded to us, which is an outstanding thing. It's absolutely it's no surprise, to me or to anyone else, I'm sure in this whole entire space. But just to see it actually come to fruition is just really cool. Seeing us sitting there in that number one spot is just really a badge of honor more than anything, and it's just really cool to see. And it's just really thankful for that. I think it's one of the greatest highlights. And I always like to reiterate that each week. Okay, number 26 overall ranked, and here we have some highlights from Certic's website. So each of these highlights here that I'm going to read off, you can always go back to the Certic website, and you can actually find them for yourself. They're all everything that you hear today will be coming from, or as far as the highlights, not everything you hear today, but the highlights that I'm about to list off will come from the Certic website. So just if you're ever curious or want to share, with someone else, and you're wondering where we get these highlights from, you can always find them on the Certic website. So that's a little hack there for y'all. Okay. Team has successfully passed the KYC verification. And there we go. We talked about the silver badge just a second ago, and that's what we were awarded the silver badge for was the KYC verification. And project has security audits. Project has an ongoing bug bounty, which is really cool. If you're into coding and stuff like that, or development, if you absolutely, or if you ever find a bug or anything like that, there's a bug bounty you can take part in, and it's excuse me, pardon me. I believe it's a pretty big purse right now. I think it's up to about I can't remember exactly. When I say like 10,000 or something like that, but it's nice. It's a nice little purse for finding a bug. So it's really cool, and I think it's just a great program to get to show the confidence of what's being built. You know what I mean? If you can tell someone, hey, come find something that's wrong with what I'm building, then that's goes to show a very a high faith in it. And I stand behind that 100%. I think it's really cool. Project's market cap, token activity, and trading volume is all on the top 25%, or in the top 25%, pardon me, which is outstanding. And let me go ahead and read that again for anyone who just joined us. Project's market cap, token activity, and trading volume are all in the top 25%. So those are some pretty important factors there. So to see those in the top 25 is really cool. Project's code security score, governance strength, and market stability score, operational resilience, and fundamental health are all in the top 10%. So that's going to be again project's code security, governance strength, the market stability, operational resilience, and fundamental health are all in the top 10%. So that's really cool. Hats off to the development team and to the team in general for building that. It's great all the way around. You can't say home run with one sentence more than you can with that one there. And we have officially applied on November 18th, last Saturday, to pitch on season 2 of the world's first Web3 TV show known as The Killer Whales. There we go. We are familiar with that. TV by at Hello Labs. And again, we'll get the ads put up top and any links you might need for that. But we'll get the profiles put up top so y'all can follow along and take part in that. Any support for that is going to be really appreciated, and it's going to be well deserved and well placed because they're going to gauge us, not really gauge us, but kind of it shows. The more the community gets up there and it makes more noise, the better it is, and it's good for everybody. So I think it's great. So if you can take part, give them a follow, give them a retweet here and there, maybe a small post. just be involved. It's really important, and it really goes a long, long way. And it's definitely not for nothing. Please show your support. Let the Hello Labs know the strength of the Paul community. We I know kind of as we're on this space in the crypto space, we're always constantly seeing the tweets and stuff. Who's got the strongest community? Who's doing this? Who's doing that? So it's really cool to see the to kind of see that and see who has the strongest community. And people come out, and whenever we make noise, we are definitely always heard, and we have one of the loudest hollers and hoorays in this crypto space. And that's just been something that's been all inspiring since the day that I joined the Paul community, and it's really good. And we've got some hard hitters and some really great MVPs, and it just makes a great team, all around. So yeah, just remember, just give them a follow, and again, I'll get those profiles put up top in just 1 second. And we have a tweet from PAWChain.
Twen-
Oh,
twen-
so sorry. Can y'all hear me?
yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, can you hear me? I'm sorry. My I've been using my headphones and they died on me. All great. All apologies, y'all. They straight up died in like mid sentence, and I was like, oh my god, how terrible is that? So sorry about that, y'all.
No worries.
Okay, so let's start over there. A tweet from Paul Chain on November 21st mentioning Paul Merchant was put out. In the dev team asked the community, what will you buy on the platform? And have you commented on that? If you've seen that tweet, there's a lot of clues in that tweet. If you go look to kind of see what's going to be available, it'll kind of give you a better understanding and a better comprehension of what the what the Paul marketplace or Paul merchant will be. So I think it's going to be great, and I'm really excited about that. It's going to be a great tool for everybody to use to build on, even outside the crypto community. It'll be great. So quoting from the tweet, imagine eBay but with the power of Web3. That's the vision of the Paul Marketplace. Redefining the e commerce experience, Paul Marketplace is setting the stage to become the eBay of the Web3 world, transforming how we buy and sell real world assets, NFTs, and more online through the power of DeFi. So let us know, what will you be buying with Paul Marketplace or Paul Merchant? Sorry, what will you be buying with Paul Merchant? So it's gonna be really interesting to see what comes of that, and what people list on there, and what kind of what comes forth from it all. I think it's gonna be great. So, and here we go. This is some new news that y'all might have missed. Congratulations to PaulChain and Donorship.io for the partnership announced on November 24th. Paul holders can now support over 1,000 charitable organizations. This partnership will make it easier to help nonprofits organizations and a little easier. So if you're into that kind of thing, which I'm pretty confident that we all are, that it's really cool to see the Paul, or I'm sorry, the charity thing kind of take a get some recognition in the space. It's really cool, and I think that that'll be moving forward. That'll definitely be something we should all participate in, and just kind of embrace that collab, because I think it's really cool. So it's really a good way to give back. And speaking of giving, we have some giveaways here from 3 community members. First off, we have the one and only Mr. Raboshi Nakamura, with the which is 10,000 or $10,000 in USD in Paul at 1 billion market cap. So when Paul reaches 1 billion market cap, I'm sure he'll select the lucky winner and move forward with that, and that's going to be exciting. That one's been going on since about June, I believe. So that one's been really a lot of people are involved, and that one's kind of spreading across the space like wildfire. So I think that's going to be a really cool one, and I'm excited to see. Then we also have Mr. Smallwell, 10K in USD in Paul at 12 billion market cap to one lucky winner as well. And then we have one from Paul Chain Addict, which is 5,000 USD at 1 billion market cap, 10,000 at 2 billion market cap, 15,000 at 3 billion market cap, which is, that's quite a bit. That's a 35 or yeah, 30K across the board. So that's going to be great. Really good. So and I definitely support them and appreciate it. They're taking the initiative and paying this out of their own pocket. They're definitely doing this for out of the kindness of their own heart, for the love of the community. And I can't support that enough and get behind that enough. So in just a second, I'll find their profiles and I'll get them put up top for y'all, just so y'all can follow along and take part in everything like that. And here we have some weekly reminders. We are a one token ecosystem. That's always important to say and remind people, and just remind ourselves sometimes. We see a lot of different stuff out there happening with other different projects, but it's one token from beginning to end. So that's going to be something that we always hold high with a little bit of pride. And utilities released so far and under alpha testing are as follows: Paul Staking, the Paul Wallet, Paul Aggregator, Paul DAO, and PAWChain. Currently in alpha stages and approximately beta. So that's going to be cool, and we have some. PAWChain will be moving forward sometime soon, and that's going to be really really exciting for everybody, I think, and that's kind of be the big drop for us. It's going to be cool. Staking available with Paw earn wrap Paw rewards for a range of staking options, including flexible unlock anytime. Visit Paw2Stake or Paw.2Stake, and that's going to be really. We'll get that link put up top for you as well in just a second. But that's going to be really beneficial. They have, and I'm tell you again about the bonus here in a second. But it's really cool, and I think it's really beneficial to a lot of people. I know I've been staked since day one. The day it went live, I staked everything. So it was yeah. If you're looking for a leap of faith, that was it. I definitely took it. And I've never regretted it since. Also, please continue to vote for PawSwap on Certic, Dex Tools, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko, and GemFinder. Let's get trending on Twitter. Use hashtag PawChain and hashtag Paw, and also hashtag Paw, which is the dollar sign with Paw, and tag at PawChain, our beloved host today. Give him a follow if you haven't already, and just get everything trending. Join the conversation. Be active. Even if it's a good morning, hello. The community is very important, and we definitely support that, embrace that, and kind of try to encourage that. It's really cool to see everybody come together with a common goal, and leaving comments is one way you can kind of share that. So you can do the same. Join the conversation. You can leave daily bullish comments on CMC. Really easy, really straightforward. You just go to the CMC page. There's a bullish or a bearish button. You click bullish, and you don't even have to make a post. Actually, you can just click the bullish button. It'll actually put the hashtag Paul at the top, and you just hit post. And then for you, it'll post I'm feeling bullish on Paul. So it's a really, really easy way to contribute. It's probably actually a little easier than Twitter, no lie. And you can go there and help get hashtag Paul trending on the trending pages for CMC. They also have trends as well and stuff that it is trending, just like basically every website. But they do have that there, and they do pay close attention. So to get Paul up, and there's millions of projects on there, so to get one trending is really great work, and it says a lot about the community. So we've done it a few times, and it's been absolutely exciting. So I love it. It was definitely jumping up and down whenever that happened. All right, and also stop by the GitHub, and you're going to want to visit PAWChain's GitHub and leave a star, and it's a one-time deal. You'll just go there, you'll leave 1 star, and you don't have to visit back daily. You don't have to return or anything like that. It's just kind of a, pardon me, a one-time vote, and then it's easy peasy as that. So it's really cool. And GitHub is a really interesting place if you're into learning about the crypto space and stuff like that. It's really cool to help kind of broaden your education a little bit. Have some very great resources there. And then again, a quick reminder, it's open floor to questions and feedback. If you've got anything you'd like to discuss, any questions you'd like to ask, anybody you want to say hello to, if you want to get a shout out to mom, feel free to come up. It's an open floor, open mic, and we definitely appreciate everybody being here. So, with that being said, I need to say a quick introduction. My name is 21. I think everybody knows me here pretty well. Been in the Paul since the beginning, since the absolute beginning, and I love it. Wouldn't change it for the world. I'm definitely thankful to be where I'm at within the Paul team, and I love everybody that's in the community, and love the work that everybody does. We see some great things, and I couldn't thank everybody enough. And just it's really great to be here, and that's me in a nutshell. So yeah, what jumped off the pages for me this week, I believe, was just getting ready, getting closer to the end of the year. It wasn't necessarily a single thing, but it was, just getting as time progresses, we get closer to the end of the year. It's really exciting. I'm loving it. I'm feeling it. I'm excited about it, and I'm definitely happy to be here. So, yeah. That being said, I'll slide over to my co-host, my lovely co-host today, Miss Annie. If you had anything that jumped off the pages for you, if you want to give a quick introduction, you're more than welcome to, and I'll pass it on to you. it was. It was. I have to say thank you to everybody because it was just basically me. They listened to me talk for like an hour, Annie, and I felt so bad for them. But everybody was very supportive, and everybody came out, and a few people said hello. So it was really great. It was really great. Annie, Annie, can you hear me? Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you so bad, but we're having trouble. I'm getting feedback on Discord, and we have quite a few people that say they can't hear you. I was gonna ask you. I don't know if you want to drop out and come back in, or maybe we have about one, two, three, four, five reports of their it's really choppy and they lose you. So I don't know if you normally your signal's great and it's me that can't hear, but it might be. But I don't know if you wanted to do that. I just didn't want you to keep talking and I'm the only one that can hear you. You know what I mean? I know. I'm sorry. It took me a minute to get caught up. But if you want to drop out and come back in and we can get you back up, okay. All right, so sorry guys. Thank you, Pango. Thank you, everybody. Okay, cool. So it's Annie. So Annie should drop in or drop out and come back in, and she'll be right back. So let me get Paul Chain. Just give me 1 second, y'all, while we get her situated. 1 second. All right. And she should be right back in. We'll get her a mic and get coming up. Crypto Lounge. I did shoot you a mic, man. I gave you an invite to speak. I don't know if you can see it or not. Got some
Hey,
requests. Let me.
21, can you hear me?
I can. I can. What's up?
Hey, Crypto Lounge is having issues as well.
Ah, okay.
Join,
Okay.
join,
Got
and
you.
coming up. So I was just getting
Got
caught
you.
up in the space, and then that's all I wanted to say. Is that a lot of people
Sure. Sure. No.
couldn't hear Annie as well. I could hear clear, but a lot of
Me and
people
you
couldn't.
both. That's why I was like, shit, okay, let me. And I thought it was me because I accidentally left my mic on, man, so I wasn't sure. All right, sir, I got you coming up. Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it, brother.
No problem.
And, sir, we got you coming up. I did approve your request. I don't know if it's going to work or not.
Yep. Can you?
And
Is it?
there we go, my man. There we go. And while we're waiting on Annie, dude, go ahead. I'm gonna give you the floor for a minute, and I'm gonna let you do your the few minutes that I told you you could have, and you could go ahead and do your thing, man. While we're waiting on Annie to come up here and get situated, if you want to, and
Yep.
you can start with an introduction. Let everybody know who you are, and what you're doing here, and all that good stuff.
Yep. Sure. No, sounds good. Good to be here again. I also had to leave and come back like 7 times. It's where would we be without the Twitter space disconnecting? But anyway, good to be in here. Good to see everybody. Say hi there to Matt. Thanks for stopping by. I can see you're a speaker now, so once I stop running my mouth here, you'll have a chance to talk. Um, yeah, and again, yeah, just great to see everybody else here. It's a really full room tonight. Excuse me. Yeah, so I've been in crypto for, well, a fair amount of time now. Um, been in a lot of different projects. Obviously, you can tell by my name, another project. But this one here, as everyone has been saying since pretty much the beginning, PAWChain has definitely set some new standards along the way and continues to do so. Especially with just like the commitment of the developers and the team and the level of transparency, which again is unrivaled. Good luck finding this somewhere else. I mean, I have looked; it's not there. So yeah, and I heard you say something there, 21, about what jumped off the pages and stuff. I don't know. This wasn't necessarily on the pages, but you were also talking about Surtec, and I check it every day. I can remember all the way back to when checking every day it was like frozen at 87% for the KYC. But anyway, 7 days, and it's the reevaluation. So I think everyone's getting super excited about that. I know I am. I don't know the process of exactly how that works, and it's probably not just in 7 days. Here's the update. It probably takes them a little bit of time, but it's a learning experience. And like you said, we're number one with silver and have remained number one with silver. So I do think it's possible we might move up to gold this time. We might not, we might stay at silver, but either way, it's reassuring to know that there's 8 of the core team members doxed. I mean, again, unheard of, right? um and I guess it's about what, 37 days now until the end of the year with PAWChain mainnet release. So those are the two things that really sort of jump out at me. And really, just counting down the days with my calendar here, putting the X's on it. But one other thing, I'll just say, try to make it as quick as I can here. So everyone on Twitter here, we look around and can see all of the really cool file pictures. I mean, they range all across the board, different things. It's a lot to expect people to be able to just dox themselves and here's my real picture, here's my real name. It's not really something anyone's all that comfortable doing. But taking a bit of a page out of the developer's book from PawChain, and with their transparency and all of them being doxed, I'm trying to make it a little bit more sort of I don't know, friendly or a little more of the community spirit, there's a an app called Bitmoji. Some people have it, some people have never heard of it. I did a little poll there, and a lot of people hadn't heard about it, but it's cool. You can go in, you can make your avatar, you can make it look exactly like you, like mine looks more or less exactly like me. And so you know, and you can. It's cool. You can put it in different situations. You can add things to it. You can add stickers to it. You may have seen there's more and more community members giving it a try. I mean, you might not really be that interested. I am. I think it's fun. I think it's a fun way to pass the time when I'm on here rather than continually looking at a chart that isn't going to move until the market moves. We all just have to wait. So, and also another sort of fun and unique way to shill our project here. I know 21, you have your avatar. I saw that one. You look like Jim from The Office, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like it looks just like him. And I think Annie has one. Robin Hood, I saw you have one as well. Jimbo has one. Thor, I don't know if Thor's in here. Thor has one. Anyway, I put a reply in the thread here for the space. You guys can go take a look at it. And I altered it a bit. So, like, you know, I love my hoodies. I can't lie about that. So, I made a couple of designs. I'm wearing a hoodie, but I made a couple of paw designs to put on my hoodie. So, it's like a paw hoodie. Yeah, so anyway, I mean, if you're interested in that, if you're not really sure what's going on with it, my DMs are always open, not just for Bitmoji and Avatar, but for anything, and especially the project. If anyone ever has a question, I'm not a developer and I'm not part of the team. I'm just a community member, but I definitely try my best to help anyone out who needs it and to share all of the information that can get us all on the same page. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for me. It looks like Annie's back in now. I hope you got a good connection, Annie. And yep, thanks for coming, everyone, and thanks for listening.
Thanks so much, man, for telling everybody about that. And I think the Bitmoji thing is cool. I know it is kind of that dude kind of looks like Jim there, but I love the Bitmoji thing, and I absolutely love. I think it's great. So we do have Annie back, so we'll give Annie. Did you want to pick up where you left off, or maybe do a small little recap of what you were talking about, just in case I couldn't hear you?
Can you hear me? Okay, so can you hear me good?
I
Can you
can,
hear
but
me?
let's get some feedback real quick. Let's make sure that the rest of the people. Let's give
I
a quick thumbs up if we got it good.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly this time, Annie.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, so sorry about the way. It's always me. Always I'm the problem. I can't believe this. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Um, what was I? What was I talking about? Okay, so about the week, right? If you guys were oh, 1 second again. I'm sorry. Crypto Launch. What's going on? Crypto Launch. Is he sending you invites? 21 pause.
I don't see them come through yet, but I can Crypto Lounge. I'm gonna try to send one to you. Just let me know, and I'll see you in a second if you can. Can you hear me? Thumbs up, baby.
I can hear you.
You might not be able to hear me.
Oh,
I wonder if
him. Yeah.
I'll
Uh,
send some to him. I'll send some mics to him.
okay. Yeah, I hope so because it's great to hear him. Everyone, right? I mean, DJ's not here either. Something when he's not here is because something you know came up and he has to take care of. So let's see. Hope everything is fine. Well, yeah. So about this week, um, one of the things I liked what happened this week it was the donorship.io. So again, this is a way for you to donate to nonprofits and on donorship.io. There's over 1,000 nonprofits you can choose and donate using the token of your preference and Pa is there now as part of that list. You are more than welcome if you like to uh, make help in some and someone else someone else's life. You could be a blessing to others, right? Um, so it's very easy. There's actually a widget on parkasystem.com. You can do it there now. Just click on it. It will take you to this page, and then you just choose um, the token. Then what nonprofit you would like to donate to. You agree to the terms of service, and then um, also there's a check box where you can tell them if you want to have that paper for your taxes, right, for the IRS. And this is something that companies get right before the end of the year, or you're affiliate in some way to a nonprofit, or have you done it before, etc. You get the letter stating, hey, the end of the year is coming up, so would you like to donate? So it helps for when you file your taxes, right, as well. So yeah, there's one more tool for you. Something that you like to do, and you usually do it, or you never done it. It's so easy. Now you can do it using crypto. Um, I thought about this the other day. Like, how can I donate to? Because I was thinking about donate to a nonprofit, and then this comes up. Like, oh, great, there you go. So it's just I think it's always great to help someone in need. Um, and there you go. You have it. You have it here with Pa, with this partnership. What else we had this week? Yeah, that's I think something I liked. Also, yeah, the Thanksgiving space that you had on Wednesday. I'm sorry, Thursday with here on with I heard Nana Pau. I'm sorry, Scotia Girl was here. And I was saying before I had to drop out that if you would like to speak here, Nana, I'm sorry, Scotia Girl, please, you're more than welcome because I didn't hear you. I didn't listen to you. I listened to the recorded though, but not here. And and yeah, so that's some things that I I liked about this week. And one more thing is, oh, Coin Market Cap. It's not here. Jimmy, where is Jimmy? Jimmy Boss was not here today. Last weekend he was, but I like when he comes up, and he says, "Hey, I'm dropping a post." Oh no, at 3 o'clock at night in the morning. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't sleep that night. But it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. Seeing the community, how they rallied behind it. I loved it. We went trending on CoinMarketCap, on Bitcoin, on the Bitcoin page, and Ethereum. It was great. It was great. I love it. So yeah, I hope he does that again. Definitely, that was fun. Yeah, back to you, 21.
Oh, thank you. And that was basically it. So what we'll do now is we'll do like normal. I know we're a little bit pressed for time doing the technical difficulties and stuff, but no worries at all. What we're gonna do is come around and we'll drop down to our speakers, ask them, give them a chance to speak. What jumped off the pages with Paul for you this week, and definitely everybody's welcome to speak. So I'm gonna start up here with Matt, our newest speaker for the week. Did you have anything you wanted to contribute about Paul this week, man?
Yeah, man. How's it going, everyone? So I had a question. I'm brand new to Paul, apparently. So could you give me a quick rundown on what the project actually does? Like, could you give me a rundown about it?
Sure can. Okay, so we do a lot. The project is based quite a bit of a lot. So what they're doing now, the current stance right now is they're building an L1 swap, and so that's going to actually operate on the L2 that's coming out soon, and then that's going to be paired with an L3 bridge that's going to give cross-chain interoperability to all of our utilities. We have an aggregator, we've got staking, we've got a Paul Marketplace, which is going to be for businesses to be able to get on the network and point of sale systems. We have Paul Marketplace, which is a picture eBay for crypto. We've got, of course, the website and the hub. Not really utilities, but there are great beneficial things. So bringing interoperability to the crypto space and kind of building for everybody. Not so much building just for our project. We're trying to give the tools to the entire space to build what they desire and what they dream. So that also goes, like I said, once everything is up and operational between the L1, 2, and 3 paired, cross chain it's going to be magical and it's going to be great. So, yeah, and if you want, I can give you a medium. It's a little bit more technical, or if you have any specific questions, but just kind of a sum up and a rundown. That's basically it.
Well, I'll leave it. I asked you in a DM before I hopped in here to hop on a call. So if you could, I'd appreciate it, man. I kind of been, I like to stay up with the trends, and a lot of my followers and stuff have been, preaching PAWChain. A lot of them, a few of them are in here today, and I kind of told them I'd go and check y'all out. I think I missed the last community call last weekend, so made a point to be here today to see who I could talk to because I like to know who I'm a project that I'm shilling. I like to know who's behind it, what they do, and all that good stuff. Do my own research behind it, man. So I'd appreciate it if we could connect after this, man. And yeah, I appreciate y'all having me up here today.
No doubt, man. Welcome anytime. And yeah, I got your DMs and reply. So yeah, after the space, man, just look for me. I'll reach out to you and we can set it up, brother. We'll get it going, man. And thank you again for attending. We always appreciate new people stopping by. And any questions you might have throughout the space, and forgive me if I didn't, explain everything in thoroughly. Like I said, if you want something, if you need to know something specific or any questions like that, feel free to ask, brother. Not a problem at all. Or we can do it after the space. It's either way, whatever you're comfortable with, man.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, 21, do you mind if I add some stuff to this, to
Go
his
ahead, bro.
question
Yeah.
here?
Sure. Yeah.
Hey,
If you want to
Matt,
drop some in.
welcome, man. It's a good to have you here.
What's up, man?
We doing great, doing great. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Just wanted to let you know. I don't know if you've seen the new website, but we do have a full white paper out that explains everything that we're doing in full detail. And I just want to kind of put something else into perspective on like what we are as PAWChain and what we aim to be is a full blown like one stop shop, decentralized um, finance, swap, all utilities, pretty much anything to do with crypto. You hop on our platform and you can do it. Cross chain, fiat, pretty much anything. It's all going to be done on PAWChain, I believe, is the ultimate goal. And we have
So
white paper.
just looking at it from outside perspective, I didn't really read the white paper or anything, but I'm assuming
Yes,
y'all have your own coin and y'all have your own sense of governance, correct?
yes, we are right now. We do have a DAO that is operational, and it will run the ecosystem when everything is built. We will become a coin when the L1 goes live. So I know that's going to be happening. I believe launch of mainnet is coming at the end of the year, and this is all things that over time will happen. And also too, like all the utilities that we have out right now are in alpha and like beta mode. So we always welcome feedback, and we're trying. This is like I haven't been a part of a project yet that has released these utilities to the community for feedback. And it is great when you have an issue, you send in a ticket on Discord or talk to someone in a chat, and they'll take what you have to say into account and they'll go back, rebuild, and make it better. Like they actually listen to the feedback of the user, which is something that I haven't seen with a lot of projects lately. And anytime you have a question, we welcome hard questions. Like we want the tough questions. There's always somebody there to answer it. And if we don't have it, we'll tell you we don't have it, but we will work on trying to find it. So, like
So
21 said, his DMs are open. My DMs are always open, and it's great to have you.
yeah, man. So your staking rewards, I'm assuming that comes from an open set of validators. Do y'all have open? Like, is it possible for anybody to spin up a validator with y'all,
Yes,
or?
that information is actually going to be coming out. I would think, and maybe 21 can help me within the next week or two. We're going to launch beta mainnet, correct? And that's going to have some information on validating and like the rig you would need and reward structure and that kind of stuff. Am I right, 21?
Yes, as we move closer to the mainnet release, we've already had our alpha where we put out beta here soon, and then mainnet by the end of year. So yeah, what Brian said is correct. As we move closer, the details and the requirements for validation and delegation will be put into writing and given into the public.
Awesome, man. Thank you.
No problem. Yeah, and I said I think that's about a week or two away. I know early December they were thinking about releasing beta mainnet, and like we're starting to release all that information. So it's all going to come quick. Oh, these next 6 to 7 weeks are going to be extremely exciting, and I'm really looking forward to it. And like I said, anybody's got any other questions? I see a lot of new listeners here today. Welcome. I've noticed some new holders coming into the project. I just want to welcome everybody. Like I said, we're an open community. If anybody has any questions on anything, my DMs are always open. 21's DMs are open. There's so many great people in this community that are willing to help you out. If any of you guys are interested in liquidity providing on Uniswap, I can help you out with that. That's something I recently got into that will really help the project. Um, Pretty much any general crypto questions, just go ahead and bring them our way. I wanted to say a quick happy Thanksgiving to everybody, to those who celebrated. I put on about 15 pounds already. I'm going to have to wear sweatpants all next week at work. It is what it is. But I mean, I'm enjoying it. And I hope everyone had a great week. I really do. It's great to see a full space, man. I'm very, very, very much excited for what's to come in the next 6 to 7 weeks, guys. I'm telling you, when this mainnet goes live, it's going to open up a lot of doors, and we're going to have a lot of new people coming in, looking to build, looking to partner up, and be a part of this. And what's really cool is this blockchain tech we got coming out is custom built from the ground up, and it's something unique that hasn't been seen yet. So I hope everybody's ready for it, man. I know I'm excited.
Definitely, definitely, man. Thank you for that, Brian, as well. Thank you for adding in there, and we always appreciate it, man. And yeah, just we'll link up after the space, man. No worries there. And I guess after that we'll go to we'll circle back around to you, Waddy. How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Good to see you. And we'll start with Waddy, and after that we'll move to Crypto Lounge. Just kind of give you a heads up there. But anything if you want to do a small introduction, Waddy, and anything that jumped off the pages for you this week for Paul, brother.
Hey, what's going on? 21, what's going on? Annie, Matt, Crypto Launch kind of caught me off guard. I was drinking something. But no, basically, like I've been saying since day one, I do see that you guys are still building. I do see that you guys are working hard. So far, I said that my favorite thing that I'm looking forward as far as Pulse Swap is the fact that you're going to be able to check out the token, meaning check the contract and everything before you actually invest. And that's one of my favorite features because of the fact that that's something that a lot of people, when they come in, they're not able to actually see if a token is a honeypot or anything like that. So that right there is my favorite feature. Obviously, as far as a aggregator, which is going to get you the best price in the market, I think that's still pretty good. And other than that, I mean, what can I say? I said it before. As long as you guys continue being transparent, this project got a long way to go.
Definitely, definitely, bro. And I always appreciate the knowledge, Waddy. If you're not following Waddy, please give him a follow. He does some great and amazing content on YouTube. Some great breakdowns. I've learned quite a bit from his stuff, and Waddy has a way of looking things. It's definitely outside the box. So, man, just if you want to, if you want to learn something about this space, definitely give him a follow, man. It's great, great dude, very knowledgeable, and I always appreciate it, Waddy. Always good to have you, brother. Crypto Lounge, man. Welcome, welcome, bro. I know you had a little trouble getting up, grabbing the mic and everything. Hope all is well, and good to have you. Anything jump off the pages for you this week?
Yeah, first of all, can you guys hear me? I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, yeah, we got you. We got you, bro.
You got me? Okay, yeah. I had to actually get on my PC because for some reason that application wasn't working. So hopefully this is okay.
Yep, got you loud and
All
clear.
right.
Good.
Okay, cool, cool. No, the whole ecosystem. This is what I really like about it. I'm going to talk about the merchant part too as well, because there's a section of that merchant sector of the ecosystem that I really want to see in action. But I always talk about the self-reliance, the independent nature of the PAW ecosystem, including the blockchain tech, that whole conglomerate of blockchain technology, 1, 2, and 3. You have a self-reliant, a independent sense with this ecosystem. Once everything is deployed, it's not going to be, relying on other aspects. It's going to be existing on its own concrete. It's going to be standing on its own ground. And that's what I love about it. And when you have developers that are going to be building on this particular ecosystem, they're going to have to really appreciate, and they will. It's not a have to. They're going to appreciate the fact they're going to be an multi-chain token once they are enlisted, once they are developing and enlisting their code onto this blockchain. Immediately, they're going to become a multi-chain, cross-chain situation, and you don't see that on other platforms that developers are building on at this point in time. There are bridges that are needed to do that. There are other external aspects that need to do that in order to have that action or that dynamic added to their particular project. You come into PAWChain, it's an automatic. It's a byproduct of building on PAWChain. So I think that's really cool. I think that's a good selling point as well. Now, when you talk about the merchant, there's one part about the merchant that I really like, and that's the fact that you can actually buy tokens off chain without affecting the native tokens LP within this particular framework, which is very cool. We're talking Eve. Pretty much any token that they're going to allow to be listed on this marketplace, you're going to be able to go wallet to wallet, off chain. And I think you're going to save on both fronts. And those LPs aren't going to take those hits. Obviously, when you go back on chain, you're going to take a hit. But when you're selling offline, that's something different that we're not used to. And when you talk about the eBay effect, I think that's a good selling point as well for the entire ecosystem. And that's good exposure because you know how eBay started. It was very small. And over time, it just snowballed until this huge juggernaut. I feel that this merchant, this PAWChain merchant, is actually going to have the same effect on the ecosystem. It's just another way of self-marketing. I talk about that too as well, how this actual platform is going to self-market it's itself essentially. I just love the way it's built. And I feel about the dev team, guys. It's a very special situation. So, that's my take on it.
Great words, man. Always, and again, Crypto Lounge is another great contributor to the space. Again, give him a follow and great YouTube content. Him and Waddy work together sometimes, and they, kind of bounce off each other, and great chemistry there, and great knowledge all the way around. Been following them since the beginning, and I just can't be thankful enough for the contributions they make to the space. It's not so much like you said, just building for everyone. I think that's a great way to say it, and it's great that y'all are educating everyone as well. Moving the space forward as a whole has never been more imperative as it is now. So I think that's great words there, Crypto Lounge. And Matt, did you have your hand up? I know someone just DM me said you had your hand up, but I can't see him for some reason, so I just want to double check. Did you have your hand up?
Nah, man, I'm just sitting
Okay,
back
cool, cool.
listening, man. Good.
Okay, cool. Never mind, never mind. I thought I had a hand up. Never mind. All apologies, ma'am. All right, Sir Shibs, did you have anything that jumped off the week for you? I know you talked a little bit about Bitmoji and stuff, but did you have anything else you want to talk about as far as Paul goes? And then after Sir Shibs, Brian, I'll circle back around to you, and then we'll drop down to Blessings Jazz, and then LMFG after that. Just a quick heads up.
No, thanks for coming back to me again. For me, right now, my thing that's really, the thing that's really sticking out to me is just the upcoming reevaluation for the KYC, the Certec badge. So, yeah, just it's a week away. Like this time next week, right? I don't know if it'll be that fast. If it'll just be like here it is, but really, really looking forward to see what happens there. And as multiple people have already said, the transparency is something that it's not rivaled. It's just not out there. You can't find this in another project. So looking forward to that, and like I said, also it's like 30 some odd days until chain mainnet. Hopefully, by the end of this year. So those are the two main things for me that just keep popping up in my head, and really looking forward to seeing how that all plays out.
Definitely, man. I always appreciate the contributions. Great, especially about the Bitmoji. I'm having a great time building those or making those. I won't even lie to you. I won't lie to y'all today. I've
It
been having I've been having a great time, a blast with those. So definitely
right.
appreciate that. And all the contributions and all the work you do, man. It's important stuff, and you're out there on the front lines, and right along with everybody else. We love it, man. Thank you so much.
Well, thanks. And like I can just see here right now when you go into the thread for this space. Um, where was it here? Just bear with me for a second.
Sure, no worries.
Um, oh, and now he's gone. I can't even remember. Oh no, wait, there. Who was it? Shib Tupaw 514 just put in his profile there too, and he added in the Paw logo on his clothes. So I contacted Bitmoji just to see because you can pick your clothes and whatnot there. They have different brands and different companies and stuff. Just seeing if it's possible for us to maybe get a shirt or something with a updated Paw logo on it. I don't know happen with that, but yeah, it's a little bit more enjoyable than being on here and continually looking at the charts, all of the charts right now. It's not really still all that promising, but we all know what's coming, so it's a matter of just keeping it together, waiting, and having a bit of fun too, right? I mean, for me, it's fun. Like you said, 21, it's fun to go in and do that, and part of community building and strengthening. We have a very strong community. We don't have that many holders. I mean, if you want to really break it down and look at other communities, but the ones that we do have, I mean, good luck beating them. So, yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. Making some of the different pictures with the avatars and whatnot. And again, I understand some people might not be into that. We've all got millions of apps and whatnot, but if you are into it, just tweet it out there and again, tag. We can tag Bitmoji at Bitmoji. That's the company that made the app. It says they have over 100 million plus downloads, right? So again, getting more eyes on us and getting more people the knowledge to learn about the project. So yeah, thanks for that, and yeah, that's it for me, man.
Things, man. Definitely appreciate it, brother. It's always good to have you, and always appreciate all the contributions, man, across the board. We're gonna drop back down here to blessings, Jazz. Forgive me if I say that improperly, but welcome. I think this is your first time in the space. Welcome, welcome. And did you have anything you wanted to contribute about Paul?
Yeah, GM from Nigeria. And firstly, before I say anything, I really want to appreciate every single person that has made Paul Swap, Paul ecosystem a place to be. I love everything. I've been with Paul Swap for a long time, and I hold. I also stayed for long, and I'm still in the community. And I love one thing which I just checked out right now, which is the aggregator aspect. And I'm lovely mad with everything, especially for the pause chain. The pause chain. I've been using the pause chain swap for a long time, and I'm happy to see it on pause swap aggregator, and I really appreciate that fact. I want to ask, will there be any means of metaverse NFT on Paw Swap, like on Paw ecosystem NFT? Because I love game and I love doing anything about NFT. So that is just my question, but I really appreciate.
Sure thing, and it's a great question, and I've got a great answer for you. The Paul Marketplace will be available, and it will be coming out soon. So just picture an eBay, pardon me, with everything crypto, which includes you know, tokens, NFTs, everything that's based around crypto. P2P transactions, stuff like that. Also, Paul Wallet will have those. So yeah, definitely consider that, and definitely stay tuned for that because all that will be included under the Paul Marketplace umbrella. So yes, NFTs will have a great home within the Paul ecosystem, and they have not been forgotten about it. I can assure you that. And also keep in mind, as we move closer to PAWChain and stuff like that, there will be some way to get the NFTs cross-chain and things like that. And so one of the good things about Paw is I know when you're NFT shopping currently, if you're on ETH or if you're shopping on the Crow network, you might have to wrap a few things and unwrap and all that good stuff. All that will be obsolete whenever it comes to Paw and shopping NFTs with Paw. So you'll be able to shop cross chain with one token. So regardless of what chain you're shopping on, as long as it's something that we're bridged to, you'll be able to both sell and shop NFTs on multiple chains at one time. So moving forward with NFTs is going to be really exciting. We're really looking forward to that. So yeah, it's going to be great. So definitely stay tuned for that, brother. And thank you for stopping by. And we always appreciate the question, man. It's a pleasure to have you.
That
Uh,
that that's wild though, isn't it? I mean, that's just. I mean, wow, that is crazy. That's awesome.
no doubt, no doubt. And yeah, if that's all you had today, bro, we'll circle back around. LMFG, welcome again, bro. Good to see you this week. Did you have anything that you want to talk about this week for Paul?
K- Can I
I,
add some? Oh, hey, I'll let Almachi go. I just wanted. He had a question about something else. Go ahead, Almachi. Sorry, brother.
What? Oops, I'm sorry, man. Did I move too fast? I'm sorry, man. All apologies, y'all.
No, he just had a question about a metaverse too, and I said we are
Okay, right.
having a metaverse as well in the Paw Club. So I just
Correct.
wanted to get that in there to let him know that that is coming. Yes.
Good catch, Brian. I
Yep.
greatly apologize. Blessings, Jess, if I'm gonna move too fast for that. Awesome catch, Brian. Thank you so much. And he is absolutely correct. Paul Club will be a thing. We don't normally, we don't want to talk about too early on, but yeah, it's definitely in the works, and it definitely is a thing. So as we move closer and we get more details, as Brian said, it'll be definitely something to talk about. So stay tuned, bro. Stay tuned. And again, go ahead, LMFG. And I greatly apologize, guys, if I move too fast. All apologies. But go ahead, LMFG. You got the floor, brother.
it's all good. You hear me, right?
Yes, yes, we got you loud and clear, man.
Yeah, no. I wanted to, I guess, kudos to Matt. I hope he's still on there because he brought it up. Like, I think he said that he didn't read the white paper. Am I correct there?
Yeah, yeah. I never went through it yet.
Right. So, and this is where, like, I've had on these conversations, and I said, well, there's going to be a technical white paper that comes out, and this is what we really need to push and start getting people to understand. And the other thing is, I hear everybody is, well, poor. We're doing this, we're doing that. We're going to blow everybody out of the water. No, you're not. Impossible. You're not going to blow anybody out of the water. What we need to do is think about what Paul is doing with the interoperability, meaning cross chain liquidity. So we want any good chain that's out there. You got to realize, what is there, 5 million, 8 million Americans into blockchain today? And within the next 2 to 3 years, there's going to be 50 million. So they're not going to just all go on PAWChain, or they're not going to go on L1X. They're not going to go on Solana. Or they're not going to go on Dot or what any of these chains. But any of these chains, the biggest thing that I see now is the ID. I even put that out there. I just bought it. NFT ID, Web3 ID. This is where it's going because the regulations are coming. And from everything that I've seen and listened to, with when Porkishi speaks and what I've read, I can't wait for this technical white paper. And I guarantee you, they're killing themselves to try to make one. It's not an easy feat. You're talking hundreds of hours to make a paper like that. uh, you'll see. And when this comes out, holy shit, be prepared. We are in a beautiful position today, guys. I swear to God, with this project, because of, like everybody else said, everybody that comes out here says, well, I go on to these other projects. Nobody's this transparent. Nobody's coming out there and telling you all of this, putting it out there. Pay attention, people. Anybody that's here, tell your family and friends. I got a buddy here from Florida. I'm telling, like, trying to get into it, and he's like, "Oh, fuck crypto." Sorry, the French. And I'm like, "What the hell?" Okay, it is what it is, and that's all I wanted to say. And on another point, what a friggin' beautiful weekend! I had my buddies up from Florida. We just changed his oil. I painted his did a bunch, got rid of a bunch of rust, painted a bunch of stuff, cleaned up his motor compartment. My granddaughter, she had about 10 little kids over here today. Oh my God. Me and Buck kept coming in. We went inside, with the candles and saying happy birthday. What a beautiful life we're having, huh? And I'm just loving life. And Paul, holy shit, people, pay attention. That's all. I'm dropping off.
Hey, and just to add to that, that's a great point. But I'm sorry, 20, I think I stepped on 21. I just want to add to that because, as you guys probably already know, there's going to be a massive amount of shrinkage going into next year when it comes to regulations. When it comes to a lot of platforms, they're just not going to be able to comply. Okay, because compliance costs money. It's going to cost a lot of money. It's going to be an annual situation, and a lot of people they're just not going to do it. A lot of developers just going to go away. A lot of platforms just going to go away. With this ecosystem, the way it's built out, it's going to be resistant to a lot of that shrinkage. If anything, is going to kind of rise to the top. If you know what I'm talking about, the cream rising, that aspect. I think the way it's built out, I think the team was thinking forward when they're actually constructing this. They know what's coming. So, and you can tell by the build. With that shrinkage comes opportunity. Okay, and I think that Paul is greatly entrenched and properly seated to actually grow going forward. When we see that shrinkage, when we do see those compliance measures and guidelines that are going to obviously come going into the second, third quarter, and year on, 25, 26, you name it. I think you're going to see Paul really, really set in stone. And when you talk about one coin, one token ecosystem, especially when the L1 is actually birthed and that thing is rolling, then you're going to really, really, really see and really appreciate the fact that the multi-chain, cross-chain effect is within this platform, because that particular coin is going to be able to go across everywhere and actually absorb and fill those vacuums of what's going to be missing going forward when we do see that shrinkage show. A good point to LMFG. Good point.
100% what you just said. One coin. You're not coming up with bullshit LP coins that get built and then thrown away. You're talking one coin. Uh, there are a couple other projects out there. Please, people, open your eyes. Don't just say Paw is gonna be it. Paw is gonna bring all these other projects together and make life easy. And then having that one coin, dude, you hit it 100%. And maybe that's something people aren't understanding when it comes to money wise. In, like you said, 20, let's see what happens 2025, 2026. Don't sell any of your paw. You're gonna be rich.
No, absolutely. I can see. I talk a lot about wastage too, and you talk about those multi-coin ecosystems. Well, I'm not going to put anything on blast. Anybody on blast? I'm just saying there's a lot of wastage too that's going on in this particular space. That's going to shrink too. So, you may see a lot of these platforms that are on other blockchains going into the near future migrating to PAWChain just to take advantage of what's going on here. So that's going to be very cool too.
Whoa, they gotta go to paw chain. Nice. All
Absolutely,
right, I'm
absolutely.
rocking and roll.
100.
Definitely, definitely. And I'm glad y'all brought that up too. And I'll be the first to say to kind of lead that charge and to take that initiative. It's not about building better than anyone else. It's about building the tools that everyone needs to build what they want in a legit way, in a solid way. Changing the standards and changing the way that things operate in this space has always been the aim for the Paul Chain project. So, giving the people the tools that they need and that they want to be able to build the things that they want, in true definition form, whether it's an L1, L2, L3, whatever the case may be, that's what will be delivered, by definition, not by because we said so, bro. You know what I mean? It's none of that stuff. So, and it's not so much about building something better, it's building something for everyone. Like I said earlier, helping the space progress as a whole has never been more imperative, and that's definitely the focus here. So, great points, guys. Great knowledge as always, man. Y'all hit it right on the head, and I couldn't. Yeah, thanks so much for that, man. Always a pleasure. Great contributions. So let's see where we're at now. I think that's it, man. We circle back around. Miss Annie, I'm gonna check in with you real quick, my beloved co-host. What you think? Where we at? How we going forward? You wanna?
Um, so let's see. I'm just going through the comments on the chat, see if there's any questions. And some people say I was rapping, like, yeah,
I
I was
saw that.
playing your
I
TikTok,
saw that
you
one.
know. You gotta keep going, you know. So I want to say, okay, before I say anything, now I have a problem with DJ. DJ, I keep you know, accepting your request to speak. I'm sending you a one too, and it's not working. So I think it's the same issue. I don't know if it's the same issue or not, but Twitter. So if you wanna get off the space and come back, you know the drill. So sorry. Oh my goodness.
What's up,
Mm,
fam?
okay,
He just
there you
needs to
go.
do what Annie did.
There we go. There we go. He finally got it. Good deal. Good deal.
Oh, good. Oh, so you were here already. Why am I keep getting? Okay, never mind. Sorry. I apologize for the inconvenience. All right. So let's see. Um, Matt, thank you for being here. Thank you for your question. It's always great to have new people asking them. Because even if we don't have the answer at the moment, we can go back to the dev team, which they're listening to it also. and give bring the concern, or get more details into it, or someone didn't think about that before, or asking, or things like this. It's always great to have great, you know uh, people, like new people to the to the project. And I did comment on this chat. I tagged you on them, with the our website, which is a brand new website. Well, because we did rebrand the project. So if you see a different logo in some places, it's because it's taking time to have everything updated. Uh, but yeah, we did a rebranding this month to just you know move away from the meme theme into a more corporate um, feel, right? So I did that. I also tagged you with the Certic. We do have a Certic audit. Right now it's 95. I'm sorry, I wish. One soon, right? 92.27 right now. And we did get the KYZ silver badge, meaning that we do have 8 uh, of the core team members KYC by Certic, and which is gonna is coming up for a re-review on that. On when is it? Let me see. When is it coming up? I'm so sorry. It's not showing on the website anymore.
I
But
want to say
we were days.
a few days. I want to say 8, maybe 10 days, something like that.
I think it's less than that. Um, it's way less than that. We're a few days away from it. So they're gonna re update the the batch that we have, and we'll see. We don't know if we're gonna get the cold batch or not, but we're always looking into it. Like, just to give you an idea of what the big deal is for this KYC. uh, since Let's start back in January, February, when um, the project was launched, right? The token was launched on January 16th. So since then, the community has been asking for the biggest, great, the best score we could get from Certic. We want everything the best we can. Uh, Zero security issues. We want the best project. That's it. You know, and it took us a while to get it. We finally did on October, I think. Yeah, 26 was it? I don't know. I gotta go back to it, but we did get it, and we got a silver badge on the KYC. So Certic knows who these people are, right? The core team, which is on the comment I made on the chat, and I tagged you on, Matt. You'll see the medium for the multisig, where it does mention the 8 uh, core team members that were KYC'd by them by Certic. So it gives another layer of confidence and trust on the project. Because we're not, we know that the developers are not just creating another L2, right? Just another L2. No, we're going for a cross chain L1, um, okay, PAWChain or blockchain. So it's a custom built code, and um, we even gave Certic a lot of problems. Well, we better work harder to audit our code, and just to let you know, every code that that needs to be audited, it will be audited. For the for chain or blockchain, they're looking into have uh, three um, three three companies to do the auditing on the codes for the bridges. So we have Certic on board. I know Steve, who is part of the dev team as well, as part of the core team. Mentioned yesterday on Discord and our Telegram as well, that they're on talks with Haken to be the second certic. I'm sorry, second company to audit the code, and also they're looking for a third one. We don't have details on the third either yet. Sorry, but we will have three. That's the goal, to have three companies to audit the code, because and I know you guys can talk more about this more in detail, since you're very knowledgeable on this area of blockchain. But we did have there were hacks happening this week, right, with one of those where what's the name, Kyber swap. So we want to have the certainty, that our funds as investors, they're gonna be safe, right, and secure. So yeah, I wanted to comment on that as well, since you're here, and we always love having new guests. Always we love our guests. And any other questions, whatever you have, please let us know. You can DM us. You can go on Discord or our Telegram. Um, if you like to, you think we are fit for your uh, you know for your project, l- let's talk, right? We can talk and see how we can help one another, like uh, my my fellow my fellow uh, paw holders here, community members were mentioning earlier that pretty much if you add liquidity to our swap, uh, you your you will be it will be automatically be a cross chain. You don't have to have a contract on each blockchain, right? So it will be automatically cross chain. Okay, so I think s- we are on the path. We are on the right path. Coming up, it's coming up. The all these cross chain um, blockchains are coming out. It's a new thing right now. There was a report that was I showed some um, on Twitter, and someone shared on Discord from Binance Research. It's a great read if you like to go ahead and look it up, and it's a great read. It's a great information on it. So um, let's see. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that as well. But again, if you have any other questions during the stays, you might please let us know. 21 pa, which is go back to you because I'm talking too much.
It's okay. It's okay. We love you. We love you, and we always appreciate the contributions. You give us a lot of stuff to think about and a lot of stuff to talk about. And always give us a great, beautiful recap. So yeah, thank you for all that. We always appreciate you. You're free to talk as you will. Run wild with it. So I guess we're pushing up on 5:30 now. So I know we've got different geographical locations. Some people are ahead, some people are behind. So what we'll probably do now is start to move into, if we don't have any more questions that come in, we'll probably start to move into closing thoughts. I know it is kind of running late, so we'll just kind of do that and just drop around, let everybody say their piece, say their closing thoughts, and just kind of go from there. But if you still have any questions, don't feel like we're closing the space on you. If you still have any questions, feel free to come back up. Feel free to request a mic, and we'll always try to squeeze you in. No trouble at all. So it's not a problem. It's just a little procedure we do. Just give everybody a chance to say their closing thoughts. And we'll start with you. Let's start with you, Waddy. Start down there at the bottom, and we'll see how your closing thoughts go, and then we'll give you the chance there. And we'll. Oh wait, Waddy's not with us no more. Did he drop down? Okay. LMFG, if you want to start it off, man, and we'll come back around to you after that. Sir Shiv's kind of a heads up. But we'll start with LMFG if you want to give us a quick closing thoughts, and thank you again for all the contributions, man.
Oh, at least I wasn't on the very bottom like Waddy. I'm being a clown, obviously. I will always be a clown and break everybody's chops. This project is, pay attention, everybody that's in here. This is different than anything else that's out there. This is huge, and that's all. Pay attention, and pay attention to all the chains that Paw is combining with and integrating with. this is that liquidity. It's going to be huge in the next year or two. It's going to be off the wall. A bunch of zeros, I think. I definitely expect a couple zeros to be gone by late next year, early 2025. Maybe three or four. Imagine that. and and then that's it. Everything else is, man, what a beautiful weekend I had. My granddaughter was over here, about 10 little kids running around my house. Oh my God. They went in the woods, they went in the back, made a fort, and then went in the house. So now my wife cleaned the whole house for the last couple of days getting ready for this party. There's leaves and sticks and everything all over the house. It's funny as hell. We had a blast. I got a friend here up from Florida. I did a bunch of touch up paint for him, changed the door oil, uh, cleaned up his motor compartment, the engine compartment. Yeah, having a blast, loving this. Poor people, pay attention here. It's not just Paw. Look at all what Paw's doing and connecting with. Ease of use. That's gonna bring everybody in here. That's all. I love this project. Period. End of report. And I'm in about 60 different projects. Uh, Paul is about in the top five right now. There's imagine that. And I may be stupid, but I'm no idiot. And I was stupid at the beginning. I started back in what 2020, made all kinds of money, and then just pissed it all away on garbage, gone. And then got smart and said, I'm only going to look at good projects. And Paul is on the top five right now with me. That's all, guys. I'm dropping off.
I always appreciate you, LMFG. Always good to have you. Thank you for spending, multiple Saturdays with us, man. We always appreciate you having us, brothers. Good to hear from you. And yeah, I'm glad you had a good holiday, man. That's great to hear. All right, Sir Shiz, we'll come around to you next, and then after Sir, we'll go over to the Crypto Lounge. Just a quick heads up, brother. Sir Shiz, if you have any closing thoughts and any last thoughts or last things for the community, feel free. Now's your time.
So sorry to cut in. I'm so sorry.
No,
Before,
sorry. Go ahead, Annie.
this one really quick.
Annie, it's my turn.
I'm sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Before, just 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Wadi and JT, I can't. I'm sorry. Can you? I can't get you up. Can you please leave and come back, or do your magic? Because I'm trying to get you in, and I don't. I want to hear you guys.
For some reason, I think our space might be being a little wonky today, so all apologies,
Yeah.
everyone. Just bear with us.
Okay.
Well,
That's it.
y'all keep in
Sorry.
mind there's a 10-second delay too.
Okay. Sorry, sir. Go ahead.
Hi.
Thanks, Annie. I was just joking there. Yeah. Yeah. No final thoughts or closing thoughts. Again, everyone, just keep doing what you're doing. Um, Tons of places to vote, so if you can get in and do some of the voting helps. I think it's a week from today. I think it's 7 days for the reevaluation from Certec, which I haven't experienced before, the KYC. So I don't know if that means in 7 days, here's your score again, or if it might take them some more time. But either way, we're getting closer to it. Um, I can see here, yeah, there's a lot of familiar faces. I'm really happy to see as well as some newer faces in the crowd there. Jana at the Jana NFT, thanks for stopping by. Matt as well, thank you for stopping by with your questions. Uh, Again, you know, there's multiple people here who are more than willing to try to share the project here. It's a lot of us have come from, like LMFG said, other projects which didn't really work out the way we thought they would. This one seems to be going in the right direction. So anybody ever has a question, feel free. Again, I'm not part of a team or any of that, but try my best to learn what I can and share it with everybody. And so you can always DM me or DM multiple other people here who have said that you can, or join the space. And again, any Brian said, hard questions, any questions, Just literally anything you want to ask. Don't not a stupid question, right? We're all at different points in our lives in crypto. Um, and it's a learning process. All of it is here. So thanks again for everyone stopping by. Hope to see you all again next week. And if we can get JT up here, and sorry, I'm not sure who the other person was, but be great to hear from them. And the last thing I'll say is, yeah, uh, I mean, I've already gone ahead and followed everybody here in the space. I don't expect people to follow me back. I don't expect people to follow everybody else, but why not? Everybody here is part of this community, or considering it. So this is the way that projects grow, is by following and even just listening to what other people have to say. Um, Someone suggested following Crypto Lounge and Wadi, which I follow both of those guys, and they have their spaces and they talk about the market in general. Which, again, yes, paw. I 100% support paw, but it's not really reasonable to expect to just only talk about paw without all of the other things that you know have a factor or an influence on paw, which is the entire market. So I would say give those guys a follow if you can. Crypto Lounge, Wadi, thanks for stopping by. Thanks everyone else for showing up, and look forward to seeing everybody again next week. Thanks everybody.
Thank you, sir. Like I said, I say it many times, and I'll say it a thousand times after this. We always appreciate your contributions, man, and all the hard work you do, bro. It's always good to be here up here with you, and always a pleasure, brother. Good to see you, man. And
Thanks,
we'll
buddy.
jump over here to Crypto Lounge, and after Crypto Lounge, we're gonna swing back down to JT, give you a few minutes, brother. But we're gonna stop off here at Crypto Lounge real quick. Just want to give you a heads up. But we'll stop here at Crypto Lounge, and then we'll circle back around to you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I just want to touch on what Andy was talking about with the hacking. Over $290 million within the month of November is what we're seeing coming out of these swaps. And I think you mentioned Kyber, and a lot of it is a lot of bridge hacking as well. So there's a lot of these platforms that were actually hacked. They were not custom builds. They were not built from the ground up. They were contracted out. These builds, this code was contracted out, brought in. So this is one of the aspects of PAWChain that I love: ground up, built, in-house coding. When you have that, these devs know what they built. So if there's a back door that you don't know about, just because you're contracting your code out, buying it in and inserting it into your ecosystem, because you're not able to build it, you're not a coder, or you just don't have the time. It happens. People contract out. But if there's a risk involved when you contract out your code and bring it in within your ecosystem, there may be a back door that you don't know about. And that's what's going on right now. And guys, almost $300 million worth of money stolen, including those LP farming, the pools, the liquidity pool farming that we were talking about earlier, Kyber swap, all that's gone. So when a swap or a bridge is attacked, everything that's involved with that bridge, it's gone. Vamos. So you have to be careful. Always be careful, guys, with what you're doing. If you're interacting with these platforms, do your business, get out. Don't hang around with the centralized exchanges. Don't just hang around. Don't let your tokens and your coins hang around on these secs. Get them out, because we are getting hit hard, and it's a lot of it has to do with just lazy, coding, lazy developers that don't want to code themselves. They want to just buy it, and you got to be careful. I know that's not the vast majority, but when you look at what has happened, I've been doing a lot of research on this. A lot of the code has been breached. Is code that was not built in house. It was not custom built. It was bought. It was contracted out. So we don't notice as investors, because a lot of us aren't coders. We just use these platforms, and for the usability, just know, get out. Just do your business and get out, because you never know when you're going to get hit. So I just wanted to say that, and you guys have a great weekend.
Awesome, man. Thank you, Crypto Lounge. That's all relative and all great points. A great way to look at things, and thank you for pointing that out too. That's awesome, man. That's really just thank you for that. It's good to be here. We're in a good place. We're definitely in a good place. All right, man. Thanks again, brother. Now make sure y'all give Crypto Lounge a follow, man. Great content there. We'll drop
But
down to
give me a second.
yep.
Crypto Lounge. I seen that bleep from you the other day, and I wanted to jump in there, and I couldn't. Company, blah blah. Everybody, pay attention to this guy, big time. Uh, Crypto Lounge, I really appreciate you, and I will definitely be on anything that you come up with, brother. I'm in there. Pay attention to this guy. He knows, and He's tooting the horn of paw swap. That was a meme, right? Think about that, and it's changing and what it's doing now. This is
Yes,
beautiful.
sir. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, the evolutionary pattern of paw is impressive. Starting from what it started is very quick too. We there's a double-edged sword when it comes to quick development. Sometimes the quality is not there, but they've managed to do this in an expedited time frame with amazing quality as well. So it's very impressive.
Off the wall. Like I said, I'm into all these projects. I lost so much money, and then I'm really big time on. I'm so hot on blockchain. Period. And that's why I say, like, you can't just think of Paul. You can't just think of this project or that project that you're getting into. They all need to integrate, and the integration is the interoperability of the liquidity, and that's where Paul is ex- top five, top five in my book. Pay attention, people. That's all. I'm out.
Appreciate it, brother. Great points too, and thank you, Crypto Lounge, for reiterating that about the security, man. That is very imperative, and that's something I know is important to all of us as well as Paul Chain. Probably most important to Paul Chain. So something to keep in mind. So thank you for that, man. I always appreciate it, and you too as well, LMFG. We're gonna drop down to JT, man. Give you a few minutes. We're coming around to closing thoughts, brother, but you caught us just in time. I don't know if you have a question or just want to say a few things about Paul this week. What you got?
What's going on, guys? Yeah, no, I just wanted to touch on a couple things that Let's Go was saying. This project is among many others that are going to be new projects in the upcoming thing, and it's like I constantly have to ask myself what's going to make this project stay versus another project. And the main thing is they're at the forefront of solving problems that don't exist yet constantly. And it's like the further we go, it's not necessarily what's projected for me right now. Because I mean they got everybody sees the utility and the stuff that they're doing, but I've been here for a while, so the progression was real. I was watching all this stuff happen. I'm not so much concerned about what's going on right now, but what will be, because this team is staying on the front of technology in general. We're literally on the forefront of changing the game of how things interact with each other. So I'm really curious about what the future is going to hold for this, like 5 years down the road. So I just wanted to touch on that. Say what's up to everybody in here, and thank you for hosting these spaces. Sorry I was late. I had to work today, but cheers, everybody.
No worries, man. Glad to have you in, JT. Glad to always have you, man. You're always welcome. You always got a mic here with us, so yeah, man. Always stop by when you can, brother. Good to see you. We're gonna circle back around. Sorry about that, Waddy. I did not give you a chance to give you a heads up, man. But we're gonna come to you next for your closing thoughts, and for whatever reason, I think you said you had. I think Sorry, DM said you had your hand up. I can't see hands for some reason, so greatly apologize if
Yeah.
you had to wait on that. But we'll circle around. We'll come to Waddy next.
No,
Fire.
no, not a problem. I appreciate it. No, what I was gonna touch on earlier is the OneCoin ecosystem. People don't realize how important that is because I'm one of the few that I actually think that if a project is coming out with 5, 10 different coins, I personally just see as a money grab because you're not focusing the attention or the money in the just that one coin. So that's one of the reasons why I actually like what you guys are doing, and everything is revolves around that one coin. But with that being said, just stay safe out there because yes, it is crazy, especially in crypto. I mean, there's links that people send you, and you're over here thinking, "Oh yeah, this is an opportunity." And next thing, your wallet get hacked and stuff like that. So just be safe. And regarding hacks, I don't know if you guys heard too, but Justin's son, if anybody had money on any of his exchange, he's planning to airdrop and reward everyone that was affected by it. So just be on the lookout for that. And other than that, I just appreciate the community and everything that you guys are doing.
Right back at you, Waddy, too, man. You make some great content. Like I said before, if y'all aren't following Waddy and Crypto Lounge, please circle back around, give them a follow. They sometimes work together, and I mean they're just the content is great. You know, they break it down, they help you. You can interact during the YouTube. It's really great stuff, man. I've actually learned quite a bit from those platforms. So definitely give them a follow if you can. Next is we'll circle back around to you, Mr. Matt, and give you a minute to give some closing thoughts to the community if you'd like, and then after that we're gonna circle back up to DJ real quick, just give you a heads up, bro, and then on to Annie after that. So yeah, if you want to kick us off there, Matt, if you had anything for us, last words.
Yeah, cool, man. Appreciate it. And not too much to say. I just wanted to say thank you. Appreciate the space today. Learned quite a bit about Paul, so that was pretty cool. I look forward to some more spaces, man. So y'all do them every weekend? Is that what y'all are doing every Saturday?
Yeah, same time every Saturday, same time, same place. We're here every Saturday.
Well, cool, man. I'll look forward to next Saturday, and of course, I'll get the white paper read in that time frame, and yeah, hopefully we'll have a good space next weekend, and appreciate y'all having me up, man.
Definitely welcome, man. And yeah, after the space, if I'm gonna grab a quick bite to eat, and then we'll link up some more after the space, man, and get to chit chatting a little bit, and go from there, brother. But definitely, again,
All
thank
right,
you for stopping
sounds good,
by,
man.
and yeah, thank you for stopping by. Always welcome here in the Paul space, and great to have you up, man. Thank you so much. We'll circle back around, come up to DJ, and did you have any closing thoughts for Paul? I know we caught you in at the last little bit. We had a little bit of technical difficulties getting you up here, but if you had any closing thoughts, and then after that, we'll circle around back to you, Annie, and then
All right. Just appreciate seeing everybody here. I love seeing the growth. You know how I am. The project is awesome. What is this, 32 or 33? How many is this?
oh man, what did we say earlier, Annie? I think 37. Don't feel bad. I said 40.
37.
37. Oh, Lord.
I was way ahead in the future
Okay.
and shit. Sounds cool.
I don't think I've missed one yet, so not going to plan on missing one. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Love y'all.
35,000 come next year.
Let's grow.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there, man. And yeah, but also too, we did break 9,500 holders today. We were talking about holders earlier, and I completely
Nice.
apologize, y'all. I dropped the gun on that
Win
one.
10,000.
Right. Coming soon, coming soon. But
That's
I
right.
dropped the
That's
gun on
right.
that, man. I should have I guess I should have brought that up during the space there. But I just want a quick reminder there, and I made a tweet about it. So yeah, if y'all want to check it out and see, or just check Etherscan, go to Etherscan, check it out. And we'll go back to Miss Beloved Annie, and that'll be our closing segment for the space. And after that, we'll close it out. Miss Annie, do you have some closing words for us?
Oh my goodness. Okay. So yes. Don't forget. Oh, I'm sorry. For the KYC Silver Verified, it's 7 days till re-evaluation. 7 days, one more week. So what? Friday next week. I think that will be the 7th day. I believe so. Now for uh, now that we mentioned, you were mentioned to Matt, right? You're gonna be here next week. That'll be great. We do have another space on Thursdays. This is uh, host hosted by, where is Brian here still? Uh, no, he's not. He had to leave. Okay, so Brian or B Rat is he was here earlier. He is uh he's one of the co-hosts also with Butluck and Faful 365. He Faful is actually part of the dev team, development team, who is in direct contact with you know with the developers, the actual developers of the project. So they act like a bridge between the community and them. So he's one of them. Him, Bad Luck, and Brian host that uh, the Thursdays space, and also Crypto Launch is there as well. Crypto Launch, Wadi, um, oh guys, but it's great. I love it. It's like it's the conversation is so good. It's so good. It's like just sitting at lunch and just listen to each other, right? Talk about what crypto and what happened during the week, what's going on with PAWChain and other projects. It's amazing. I love it. So I would recommend you if you can join that space, that would be great. Um, and it's let me see what time is it? It's at 4 p.m. That's Pacific Standard Time. So that would be I don't know where you are located, but so that's 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursdays. Uh, and everybody else, if you don't forget, we're gonna put a reminder, of course, and on that when it comes up. So, what else I wanted to touch on? Um, yeah, just you know, thank you for being here. Oh, I keep forgetting. Tomorrow, we do have our Spanish AMAs on Sundays at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 7 p.m. UTC time. Um, uh, I'm gonna we're gonna have it under my account. Uh, Annie, okay? So since the other one is still suspended, but anyway, we move on. We move on. We'll try to fix that situation. But in the meantime, we're gonna continue doing it. Nothing will stop us. And if you anyone needs help, or any uh if English is not your main language, if you want to start a community, let us know. We're on Discord. We're on Telegram too. We can set it up. We can add the topic on our Telegram. We have several. Now we have the German community. We have the Italian. No, not the Italian. Not yet. I don't know. The Italian needs to move faster. The Hispanic, Chinese, Iranian, Turkish, and that's it. And Russian. Sorry. Oh, my Russian friends. I'm so sorry. Them. We have as well a Russian community there, and yeah, and Discord we have more. So let us know how we can help you out. Uh, Anything that you need, we'll make it happen. Right? We'll try our best. Right? Um, but I like saying we'll make it happen because somehow, if it's possible, if it's not, we'll figure out a way. Right? So yeah, and everything that will be all. Thank you all for joining, and hope to see you all next week. Same time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, same p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Well, thank you very much. Let me just make sure PAWChain is awake, so he can close this the space. Different time zones. We're just borrowing the space here from from the main account. But yeah, hopefully next time we have a space, it will be for you know checking on collaborations with other projects, right? So we're moving forward. We're moving into that stage now. Um, we're getting closer and closer. So yeah, thank you very much, everyone. Watching, where are you? Anyone want to say something else? In
He
the
sleep.
meantime,